470.
Let's go. Welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And always going to be somebody at this table with me. We got Big Frank in the building. Thank you for coming through, King. And you already know, universally, my brother in the building. Listen, we got a good show tonight. It's Tap In Tuesday. We getting straight to it, man. How you fellas week been?
Shit, we just started, but shit, it's going, so shit.
Frank, you got my favorite color on today, man.
Gray.
Looking kind of sharp with that motherfucker man he had on that gray shit.
Yeah. Niggas stay sharp.
You stay
sharp. Now, casually sharp. I never seen me in a polo, or not the brand. What I'm talking about, but casually sharp. Niggas stay sharp.
Oh,
you know
shit,
what I'm saying?
I got some of that shit too.
Oh, no. That's
I
the
dress
sharp.
my niggas
Listen,
dress. I like t-shirts.
That's the sharp.
I agree with you.
Motherfuckers
I just like Frank.
for when you just leave the crib and I'm just sharp. I just got a little something light on.
I'm also at that age though, bro, to
Something
where
slight.
I'm dressing like an old man at this point. Everything I got a match.
Skechers.
Remember?
Yeah, shit, I've been like that. My shirt got to match my shoes. I ain't wearing the shit. Even when I'm dressed bummy to me. My shirt
he
still
said
gotta
to
match my
me.
shoes.
Let's get to the show. Y'all ready?
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right,
Hey,
first.
well, hold on. I gotta put a disclaimer out. I'm in a bad mood today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have told. Somebody pissed in Leland's Cheerios, so it's gonna be a hell of a show.
Though.
Somebody pissed in Leland's Cheerios, so it's gonna be one of those shows today. Look, man. So let's get to the first topic. First topic is not a topic. We're throwing the smartest dumb people fight party. If you can't make it to Vegas, we're gonna have an adult fight night. We're gonna have the fight plan on 2 big TVs, a projector. We're gonna do it big. We're gonna have adult games. We're gonna have raffles. We're gonna have prizes.
Then we're only taking donations, of course.
Yeah.
No, we ain't charging nobody. But if you want to donate to the fight party, you more how much?
$10 at the
$10
door. Donation at the door.
Ain't nothing
$10.
free in life.
And it goes towards a good cause.
It goes to the cause of it's going to help provide for backpacks during the summer drive. I mean, the backpack drive we do.
Yeah, we just taking donations.
Yeah, we just taking donations.
We just taking donations.
But listen, let's get to the show, bro. First, I want to show Crawford and Spence bumping heads probably about 4 or 5 years ago where they was talking shit to each other. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with you.
I knew he was gonna be here.
And you knew I was gonna pull up.
That's why I came.
Did you know I was gonna pull up?
Oh God, I knew he was gonna be here.
Did you know I was gonna pull up?
Hey, where you at?
Did you know
I
I
got a
was
text
gonna pull up?
message, nigga, from 3 o'clock. He said
And
he
you
was
got
here.
a, hey,
And I pulled up.
and you got a
And I
FaceTime
pulled
for me
up.
and you didn't answer.
I don't know your number.
But now you do. Save it.
Yeah, you don't make
All right, so that's the actual clip. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I was just telling the fellas. But one thing I do respect about Bud, he is a real competitor. Like I know, cause like even last night, my girl was telling me how you think you're good at everything. I really am. Like there's motherfuckers that if they see it in front of them and you teach them, they can do it. Or like I'm just naturally competitive, so anything I try to do, I'm gonna accomplish it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now I wasn't great in school, but I'm just saying if I'd have took the competitive spirit to school.
And shit.
I told y'all we gonna have a hell of a show tonight. The CRL some bullshit. Make sure y'all like and share. So I think it's only right we get straight to it. We're gonna have the 50-50 conversation, or you want to do your video first?
No, we're gonna do the bow. Did we finish the
Yeah,
bow?
we finished with that. I was just showing like what's about to happen, the fight party that we got going
About
on.
to knock Spence out. That's what's about to happen.
Yeah.
All right, let's actually.
All right,
Let's
so
round.
now we got to touch in on it.
I
We
think.
got to touch in.
I
on
think.
it. Go ahead.
I think. And this is no jab. Bud was supposed to come up here and chop it up with us, and I would love to have this conversation. Everybody know me. I would love to have this conversation with him. I'm not the hugest boxing fan because boxing is so watered down, and Bud knows that too. But to me, he hasn't really fought anybody that. To me, he fought a lot of no-name nutrition. That's motherfucker, huh?
Tomato can.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Spence is gonna be his first real test. Spence had real fights.
Go ahead, Frank.
Man, my logic is this, man. You in that ring, that means you did what you have to do to get in that ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what people think, like, damn, he wasn't good enough. He made it to there. He was ranked high enough to fight him. That was the next best thing. And so
But they
what
kept-
if he make him look like
But
that? ain't
even
nothing?
Crawford
You can't blame
admitted
him.
even Crawford
I
admitted
agree
it himself.
with
He said they kept him on the other side of the street.
Well, now that's like I was talking to my kids earlier, right?
Uh-huh.
And they were saying, well, who's the A side? Who's the B side? And so when I was coming up, the earlier you got to the championship, the better fighter you was. For example, Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have been the youngest champion in the world
if he wasn't that
if
talented.
he wasn't running through the opponents. You know what I'm saying?
His fault he was
And
making
so-
him look like nobody.
Right. And so I agree. That goes to my point too. And so that's just like, so when you mirror them, Spencer got 28 fights, right? Crawford got 39.
But Crawford ain't. I mean,
But then
some of
why-
those Golden Glove fights, man.
No. These are all professionals.
No, I mean,
Once you
under
turn
Crawford-
professional, everything is under that card.
but
Professional
but
fighting.
see, and like I said, I know people gonna hate me for this opinion, but I'm
Fist fry. July 29th.
Yeah, I know people gonna hate me for this opinion. Make sure y'all like and share. But I'm
fry.
listen. The fight
Fist
party
fry.
is going down. Smartest Dumb People is having a fight party. We're gonna have prizes, raffles, games. It's gonna be a hell of a
but
night.
then you still, who you think gonna win?
Spence,
You going with Spence?
Spence,
Why?
because I think Spence is too big. I think Crawford ain't fought nobody of his caliber. This is my opinion. And I feel like they kept Crawford on the other side of the street too long.
Then I
What
go.
you mean?
I mean, I'm saying-
because they know if they would have let him cross, it wouldn't be a Bud versus Spence. It'd be
All right,
Bud
this
against
moment-
somebody else, or Bud probably would have moved up because he would have already won already.
So you
Bud
think
ain't
that-
fought Thurman. He didn't fought Thurman. He didn't fight. Did he fight Garcia?
No, he didn't fight Danny, but he fought Sean Porter. And
Man,
Sean Porter
beat
was
Danny.
on his way out the
See,
fucking.
that's another thing I hate.
He was on his way out the door.
He
Why
chose
is
to
it
get in
that-
that ring.
Yeah.
That's an excuse why, I didn't train like I should have.
But if you'd have beat Bud,
exactly, it would have
it'd have been right on
total
point.
opposite. Yeah, man. at
We
the end
told
of the
y'all
day-
he was better than Bud. Now I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this. I got to say this. Now I don't know if it's an Omaha thing, but all the fights, Bud fights, I thought he was gonna lose.
Word? Man, I ain't.
Well,
think he
and
really won, and he ain't lost yet.
again, maybe it's the same way. Hope for the best, pray for the best.
Hey, we got Joshua L. Stugo in the building. I
You
want to say this.
understand-
I'm glad you said
understand
that.
the word.
I'm glad you said that because you said maybe it's an Omaha thing. So, and I hope Joshua stays in here. He probably won't. But I remember when, like, the first time I went to go see him perform, I just expected
as
him
hell.
not to be funny, like naturally, because is like you said, is it an
Is he
Omaha
from
thing?
Omaha?
Yeah. So
And
when
most
he
of these ain't
did his
naturally
stand up,
funny.
he was fucking hilarious. Like had me crying
That's
type
every
shit.
show.
Yeah,
He fucking
but I'm saying
sucks.
like I don't know what it is about the culture, but we naturally, and this is not my opinion on Bud is on a professional level of I've seen this man fight 15 times type shit, or
How
however
many
many
times
times he
you see
fought.
him knock somebody out? I done 15.
Everybody he fought, I
How
felt like
many times have you seen him
everybody he
knock out
fought, I felt
somebody?
like I could take him on the street in the street fight.
You feel
Here
you can whoop
you
them
go.
both? Come on forward and knock both your big teeth out in 20 seconds.
Somebody boo this man.
Hey, let's get to the show, man. Let's get to the show. So first topic, let's go straight to it. Dwayne Wade talked about him and Gabrielle Union splitting everything down the middle.
Oh yeah, grandson though.
Let's see.
Why can't see nothing, y'all?
Because that's Facebook, man. They shadow banned him. So basically, he said that him and Gabrielle Union, which she actually I'm supposed to be related to Gabrielle. I'm just
Is you?
Yes. Our
Through
grandparents.
who?
I'm not about to
He
get
said
into
through
detail. I'm not getting into details.
Well, I dance with Gabrielle, real sensual too. A real sensual dance.
Oh man.
At the showcase. It's the 2000 now, but it was Omaha Day.
Was she Gabrielle there?
Shout out to the two.
She wasn't bad boy to Gabrielle, but she was Gabrielle. Look,
Man, don't
I
have,
was
don't
like that
don't have
Gabrielle.
Wade send no shooters over this plane,
And
man.
look, and
don't
look,
have Wade send no motherfucking shooters over this plane.
a real sensual 2M. We was real close.
Let's get to the conversation. Let's watch the clip of Dwayne Wade and then her. I got a rebuttal to this conversation. We'll be right back.
50 in our household is, first of all, let's say I have 20 to 50 responsibilities.
Right.
And my wife have 20 to 50 responsibilities. And when I say that, that means she has a mother, she has her sisters, she has her dad, she has a lot of things that she's responsible for.
Right.
You know what she does?
Right.
She pays 100% of that.
Right.
You know what I do? I pay 100% of my life. When our life come together, my wife is a working actress
Right.
who spends time away from the family to go work,
Do our job.
build.
Right.
We decided together, because I think I said one time we was in Miami, I said something about it being my house that I paid for. My wife looked at me, she was like, you will never say that to me again when it's something that we share. And so my wife was like, that when we moved to LA, I got half on it. You will never say my house again.
Wow.
She said, you can say that in the arena.
With that, still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, you know, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, you know, well, what does that mean? Am I going to have enough to hold everybody up? And everyone's like, it's coming, like, calm down. And I'm trying to find peace in the journey, not using my anxiety and scarcity mindset to be my engine, which is hard. It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work. You know, you gonna sleep in? You know, somebody might not eat. I struggle with that.
All right, so that's the actual clip. LB, what was you saying while we was playing? No.
Well, first of all, we got to acknowledge
Yeah.
Frank's son.
Shout out to
In
George.
the comments.
That's your oldest?
Yeah.
Shout out to George. How old
That's
is he?
what's
I'm
up.
about to be 23 this year.
23. Okay, well then.
Frank out here. You out here fucking.
Well, interviewing it in for real.
Hey, he probably
Hey,
like,
but
come on, Pops.
now, Jordan,
Oh, man.
the under tutelage up under my God, so I gotta respect your opinion. But you know what I'm saying? You have to understand that. You know what I'm saying? He said the grandson said bud. So we're gonna touch on that.
We on to a whole nother topic.
But we gotta touch on his son. He said his grandson said something.
His baby boy,
Yeah,
Jordan, his boy.
yeah.
So you go ahead and respond to that. Then
Oh,
we'll
man,
jump
no,
to
you
the
right.
next.
You know, Bud gonna win. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hometown, you know what I'm saying?
I personally feel, and this is, y'all can like, share, get this message out. We see him doing a press run, okay? The hottest podcast in the Omaha, Nebraska area. He needs to come on this panel and speak to us so I can look him in the eye and say, I don't want no smoke, but I think you're going to lose to Spence.
Nah, you gonna be
What
like,
if you
damn,
with a
Bud, why you do
two-piece
that?
And then it's time for us to go. I just bullshit. I just want to have a conversation.
Turn the camera.
I just want to have a conversation. We might have to get the next best thing to call. We have to get Rondo up here. We have to get Cluck and Rondo up here.
Cluck. You gotta get Cluck, Rondo. What's up, Bernie?
Bernie was supposed to come
In the
here.
boxer, yeah. Shout out
And
to
then y'all
Bud.
gotta come on.
Yeah, y'all got to.
And then y'all got Cluck. I know you owe me one too.
A fade? You owe you a fade.
Nah, then
I
I
was
kick the
saying-
nigga ass if he came
Oh.
up here. What are you talking about?
Let's get to the show, man. So, do y'all believe in 50-50 relationships down the middle? Like they were saying, basically, like they provide for other families outside of their home. But when they come to their home, they believe in splitting it down the middle. So Wade was like, I provide everything for my family, 100%. Rio provide everything for her family, 100%. It's no different than, I can only use the situation in the scenario I'm in. The smartest dumb people, I pay everything 100% down the line, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my house, I got to make sure it's straight as well, which is, it is I'm going to be honest with you. It is a lot of 50-50, but my situation is a little bit different because I don't have much money to play with because of the smartest dumb people. And my woman does do, I'm exposing this to the world. She does 70-30. And if not, it could be a little bit different, but I'm saying.
So your brother under modification?
No, I think that
I say
she's supporting my dream.
Do what works for you.
Yeah,
your
facts.
household. I don't see nothing wrong with the shit.
Yeah, she supports.
You know that y'all bringing that bread in and y'all spending it as well to not one person feel like, damn, why it seem like I'm
doing everything,
doing all the responsible stuff, and the other person doing all the fun shit.
Right.
Yeah, as long as it's a equal ground shit, do what you want to do, man.
I also feel like in relationships, once you're the breadwinner, it should be nothing to you. And what I mean by breadwinner, say for example, you make $100,000 a year, and then your mate make $50,000 a year. That person that makes that extra 50 should not be saving and spending shit on what they think they want or what they think they need. They should be making sure both of them are in sequence and safe. So,
hold on, what you mean? You mean if I'm making $100,000, right? My baby making 50, right? You saying that I need to make sure that I'm just covering everything because I make 50?
No, I'm just saying you should make sure that you're not just buying rims for your car and buying
I would do that regardless.
No, but I'm saying, but I know, but baby ain't over here struggling either. That's what I'm trying to make. So a lot of people think when a person is I want to say sole provider, but the majority provider it's a bad thing. No, this is what I have. This is like, trust and believe, the first motherfucker that will get a check with the smartest dumb people is my woman and Leland. No, I'm just being honest. Like my woman and Leland, because like me and my girl had a conversation about the smartest dumb people all the time. I said Leland really have been on this roller coaster with me this whole time. Through all of the castmates that did quit on me, left, did all this shit. Leland has stood 10 toes down, ain't did no weird shit, show up on time, which is weird because he don't show up on time for nothing. This is the only shit he show up on time for.
Okay. I don't know if that's true, but all right.
But anyway, I just feel like
so now to my point. It doesn't matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? I could have the majority. And if I'm paying the majority, I'm going to remind you of that. And so,
you're right.
When you have situations where individuals can pay 50-50, I recommend everybody pay 50-50.
I agree.
Because the last thing I want to hear is how you pay the $60 internet bill when we both use the internet. You know what I'm saying?
But you said your significant other ain't gonna want to hear you talking about you paying all the bills all the time neither.
And so we hearing this from rich people.
Rich people. Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And a man that's worth $400 million.
That's how they stay rich though.
And so we having rich people say, well, one individual, which is a owner of an NBA team.
All right,
right?
so can we change the scenario?
Go ahead.
Can we change the scenario? You make a great point. Let's change the scenario, Frank. Let's not speak from an hourly wage mentality.
We talking about
I'm saying if I got $400 million, right? Mm-hmm. And let's be honest, I don't know Gabrielle's finances, but she ain't worth $400 million. She ain't even close to worth $400 million.
She worth her weight though. I wouldn't give a damn.
Like
when somebody say you pay what you weigh,
paper.
She worth the argument.
Let me Google what she
worth. If she worth the argument,
even if she worth $2 million, she
look. No, but all right. So if your woman is worth, this is not a jab. This is just a conversation. If your woman worth $2 million, you worth $400 million. You expect her to pay half? Leland, say what you said earlier. It was funny. You said, "What's a $300 light bill to $2 billion?"
What's the $300? Because that's what they're talking about.
But see, this,
they talking about a $3,500. Go ahead, Frank.
If I'm worth $400
million,
she worth $2, right? You know what I'm saying? It still goes back to how she spending her money. Like, do she expect me to do that because I got that and I bust my ass for that? Or is it just a mutual thing? Like, I'm the man, so I feel like I'm going to take care of that.
When you say you bust your ass for that, this is the point. Yeah. When you say you bust your ass for that, at some point in time in your life, especially if you have the right support system as a woman,
Switch it around them.
there is no bust my ass for that. We
All right.
bust our ass for that.
All right, well,
so
hold on.
if she met you at 400 million, I'm saying if
Well,
a woman
hold on.
is worth $2 million and a man is worth, and we can vice versa, we can switch the roles, and a man is worth 400 million, you can't convince me that I want this woman that's worth $2 million when I know her bank account and I know she got business ventures she's working on. She can get to the status of a $400 million
Check this
deal.
out. If you got a woman that's really about her shit like that, you ain't gonna even feel that or feel like, okay, I'm gonna pay it. I'm gonna pay it, but she gonna be like, no, baby, I got this. I know you got it, take care, but no, I got it this time. Based on the woman you got a gold digger, you got a woman that's.
Then you got motherfuckers that's gonna help you.
Yeah, that's want to work and make.
Now
some
I'm gonna read. Now, before I read this off, I'm gonna have to say something. Then I'm gonna read some of these comments off. But a lot of women, regardless of their status,
worth 45 million.
are gold diggers because they've been trained to be that way. They've been trained. You'll have a mom that will ask her daughter, "You ain't got no money, and you fucking somebody. What's the problem?"
You don't agree with that?
No.
You ain't got no money. I'm gonna say this to the world. You ain't got no money, and you fucking somebody. What's the problem?
Then what about the man? And so that means
I can
so
turn this dick into gold
time out.
anytime I
Well,
want
hold on,
to.
time out.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
okay.
I can
And
turn
so-
this dick into gold anytime I want to.
And I agree with that. And so then that goes to the point. To not about your particular situation, but any situation. Because I know men that walk around that don't have bread, but they fucking on bitches.
Yeah.
And I asked them, now you bragging to me about all this fucking you doing, you ain't got no bread. You can't go this. You can't
That
go.
word that he said. What's the pimp he said that he is?
Domestic pimp.
That domestic pimp just seep right out of you.
No, because that's the truth. Listen.
No, I agree.
Listen.
I don't disagree
It's
with
only
you.
one
saying.
Because it doesn't stop. The same scenario should go all the way around. Fair exchange ain't no robbery.
All right.
And so if I'm getting, if the woman is taught that if you get vagina, you should get monetary compensated.
It's called the power of the
I
USS
feel the man.
Leland. All right, so my
The
homegirl.
pussy
No, time out.
ain't.
My
I'm
homegirl
sorry.
said to me. My homegirl was on the phone with some dude, and I was like, "Why are you explaining yourself?" She said, "I don't know." I said, "Time out. Before you say anything else, do we pay your bills? Do we help you with anything?" Oh, he just fucked you. So now he's questioning what you doing, where you at, who you with. I said, see, women, yes, I'm gonna say it. Women got to get out of that mentality because I'm not fucking on nobody that ain't providing or helping me. I would slang
So
this
now is that only women? Or is that for men?
It's for all people.
Okay, and so
I'm saying
and so
sex should be
again-
free. Let's say it a better way. Sex should not be a mutual agreement for free. I'm telling you, I know what I have in my pants.
So that means that you will have to be committing infidelity because unless your woman make $1 million, she can't take care of you financially. And so if she
I'm not fucking on nobody for free. Just
Now,
like my girl
and so-
gonna pay rent Thursday or whatever our situation is. I'm not fucking on her for free. She goes to work. She takes care of the bills.
So you're a domestic pimp.
I
You're a
am.
domestic
You
pimp.
got it right. Can I be a part of the team?
Man,
Can I be part of the
I don't
team?
know, man.
Go ahead, Frank.
I just know my guy PD. Shout out to him when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? Our early 20s and shit like that, and teen. He used to always say, "Man, y'all niggas fucking these bras for free. I ain't
For
getting nothing."
free.
He used to get bread out the bras and shit. And you know, we used to look at it like, man, we just trying to,
You know the only time that you stop getting bread?
Like, man, get
The
that
only
money.
time you stop
And
getting bread is when you settle down
All
with
I'm
one
saying
woman.
is no.
Hold
time-
on, hold on,
yeah,
hold on.
You're
Let
right.
me
You're
get
right.
this out.
You're right.
Please,
Land.
please. The only time that men settle for fucking
Hell no, I
messing
ain't
with
paying for sex.
for
Hell no.
for messing with
Do
women.
you take her out to eat?
Yeah.
Do you take her to the movies?
She already knows.
You
not
paying
that.
for sex.
She already even
That
knows.
ain't
Now you can
paying.
pull out her
No.
purse, none of that.
Sure.
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, but
she'll do it to me too. We
And
have arguments about that. No, I'll pay this time and I fucking love it.
Who? Who?
Me and baby, yeah.
What?
We have arguments about who's gonna pay sometimes.
Damn.
And I love it.
Oh, well, man, y'all going to break up. I'm going to give y'all a
shout out to Miss
t-shirt.
shout out to Miss Shante. Shout out to Miss Shante. She dope as fuck. Thank you for shooting over. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what's up.
Thank you for shooting over that net worth and all that. But I have to say this. This is my philosophy in life when it comes to like relationships. I'm not fucking on nobody for free. And what I mean by that is
the doggone
I'm not. I'm not. Hey,
hold on, man. You telling the doggone lie.
baby, I need gas in my car. Can you put gas in my car in the morning?
But you ain't gonna tell. But you ain't gonna tell the woman that you seen at the club and Mac doing.
That should be no problem.
Hold on.
I stopped doing that a long time ago.
Okay, I can understand that, but that still don't take away from the fact that it's some shit that men do, and I'm good. I don't care what nobody talking about. I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men.
You can say us.
I'm saying a lot of men.
Well, you always
You
try
know
to
what I'm saying?
disclaimer.
So,
You always try to disclaimer the cast. Always.
Listen, I'm not.
Shout out to Brandon Gunn. That's my G. I ain't seen Brandon in years.
Now, I may blow an L or two.
What up?
I may blow an L or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab a bottle, but that's something that I'm enjoying. You know what I'm saying? It's something that if I'm not included in this, like I'm not sending you 200 for your light bill. I'm not.
Oh, should we talk about
But
Zion?
is we talking about somebody that's your lady or just some bro you fucking on type shit?
We
Because
talking
that's
about
the difference. What are
That
we
is a
talking
huge
about?
difference. That's a huge
Yeah.
difference. I think we should talk about Zion now.
Now,
Zion
let's talk about the DMX dingy design.
What's the DMX?
All right, so DMX came out and said, "Why is it
Rest
when a
in
man?
peace.
Why is it
You
when a
got the
man?
video.
Oh, this is kind of tailored to. This is
Yeah,
tailored to. Yeah. So he said, "Why is it when a man break up with a woman, he's a piece of shit? But when a woman breaks up with a man, she just breaks up with a man." Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all. Make sure you like and share.
When a woman wants in a relationship, it's cool. You just gotta take that. But let a man want to end a relationship.
World War
I'm
III.
the biggest piece of in the world. Like, you know, I ain't like. How did that get switched up?
Right.
I mean, when she says it's over, I gotta take that. When a woman wants in a relationship, it's cool. You just gotta take that. But let a man want to end a relationship.
World War
I'm
III.
the biggest piece of in the world. Like, you know, I ain't like. How did that get switched up?
Right.
I mean, when she says it's over.
All right, so that's the actual video, man. LB, shout out to LB. You sent it over. Let's have a conversation. You know what I noticed? I'm gonna be the first to say. I broke up with my girlfriend yesterday on Facebook
Why would you break up on Facebook though?
because I didn't break
Did
up.
you break up with her in person?
I didn't break up with her.
So you was gassing.
I didn't break up with her. I woke up
That
to a
was
bunch
cap.
of doors slamming.
That was
Listen,
cap.
I woke up to a bunch of doors slamming in anger, and I was like, I didn't even know what I did.
Lucky you ain't getting cut.
I didn't even know what I did. I woke up, I was half asleep, I was looking at my phone, and I'll hear, so we're not together anymore? And I'm like, what happened? I was joking.
That's what you get for capping.
I was joking.
Stop lying
And
about
I've been paying for it all.
it.
I've been paying for it all afternoon. I'm just, my girl been on my neck, and all afternoon. I was joking.
You posted that Sunday, today too.
No, I posted it yesterday,
Did you?
last night.
Why?
I don't know.
You know.
Make up for that, man.
No, I ain't
you
bringing
gotta
her back.
bring her back.
I ain't bringing her back. No,
You gotta
see,
bring her
no, I
back.
ain't bringing her back. I'm done bringing her back. Listen, I'm not bringing her back. I was joking.
All right, well, hold on now. We gotta, because you didn't fuck. We gotta replay the video, man. You gotta.
All right, let's play the video again. Let's play the video again of DMX saying, I didn't mean to. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with you.
When a woman wants in a relationship, it's cool. You just gotta take that. But let a man want to end a relationship.
World War
I'm
III.
the biggest piece of in the world. Like, you know, I ain't like. How did that get switched up?
Right.
I mean, when she says it's over, I gotta take that.
All right, so that's the actual clip. Is that why you want me to run that clip back so you can ask me that stupid ass question?
Because you guys and
Say
you
the question again.
Listen, because then you ain't getting no outs on me. Listen, you gotta
Make
handle
sure you
that
like
on
and
your
share.
own.
So why is it that when men break up with women, they consider it a piece of shit? Which I agree
Can I
with.
say something?
I agree with D.
Can I
agree
say
with D.
something?
Yes, please do.
It's because, in no disrespect to women, and you know when I say that it's gonna be disrespect.
Yeah.
Is that y'all have accepted a lesser role in society. Y'all have accepted that what y'all bring to the table ain't enough, what y'all do for the family ain't enough, what you do for a man ain't enough. And so when the man said,
What woman say that?
all
I don't know,
let me land. Because when anybody feels sorry for a woman that a man left and then start making up excuses for the woman why the man shouldn't leave, you are now saying that you feel sorry for this person. Women are already not respected in society. Mentally, emotionally, physically, they're the most sought after, they're the most gone after. When a man knows, even a kid knows, when they want to be divisive and cause division, they go for the woman. They go to the woman and they ask their dad and then go to the woman. Or they ask the woman and then go to the dad. When the dad says no, then you say, well, that's the final answer.
Can I read a couple of these
comments? Or when the motherfucker say, go ask your dad. Go ahead.
All right.
But I didn't get the chance to read.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Mr. Davis said, not everyone sees it that way because anyone should be able to end a relationship if they feel the need to.
More normal. But that's just like, if you leave your old lady, right, people that don't know her will be like, you wrong. Why you leave her? Why you hurt her like that? Why you do her like that? Without even knowing the situation. The man is automatically wrong. A POS. Because he's saying, well, this woman don't do it for me. We don't have that option. We don't have that option.
So you saying that once we're in a relationship, we stuck?
Once you enter anything, once you enter into a sexual engagement with a woman, and if she becomes impregnated, you are locked in for that for 20 years. A woman has a back door that a man don't have. A woman can say, well, I really didn't want to sleep with him. He found me while I was intoxicated. Oops, it just happened. But let a man say, that was a one-night stand. Let a man say, I had no intentions of being with him.
Like it shared.
You know what they're going to ask you? Why you sleep with him? Why you lay down with him?
I personally never have broken up with anybody in my life. And I'm going to tell you, I have separation issues.
You've been left.
Yeah.
They break up with you. I ain't never been broke up with.
I'm saying.
I ain't never. I have never. Listen, I can go up.
That was vicious, blood. I gotta say, that was vicious. I like it. Listen, I never broken up with anybody.
That's
no,
because you get left.
No. Make sure you like and share. So this is my personal opinion on why I don't have separation issues. I was joking when I said that. Then your vicious comment kind of like brought me back. Brought me back. So let me explain something to you. I don't believe in, like, I'm very loyal. Like, I'm like a man's best friend, like a dog. I'm very loyal. Like, my owner is my owner. And what I mean by that is anybody I'm with, I'm just talking about from like a pet standpoint.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't have it in me to be like, I'm done with you. Like, I don't do that.
Why? Even if they're abusing you, misusing you?
I wouldn't be with somebody that's capable of abusing me.
Hey, that dude sounds crazy. Even though I know it's men that probably get abused in a relationship, it sounds crazy hearing that though. Like, man, she be hitting on me and shit. Telling me
dog, you know what I mean?
I ain't shit and shit
you
like
know
that.
what? And I want to.
Damn, for real.
I want to. You know how many homeboys I know that got on their arms, cuts on their arms.
Keep your hands to yourself.
I know.
I
know
individuals.
Have you ever been in a physical altercation with a woman?
I ain't, man. When I tell you, I ain't even. I'm trying to even think if I even yelled at my lady before. I just say, man, I'm too laid back for that shit, man. I'm not about to do that.
That's not me.
You know
that's like me and my lady.
Bond out. That's money wasted. Then you got a record now, man. I just feel like I'm too player for that
I got
shit.
it.
And I ain't talking no cheating way. I'm just too cool for that type of shit.
Again, and like, dog, like literally, my old lady can count on one hand how many times I called her out her name. You feel me? Or how many times I even got physical with her.
Said you got 30 years, right?
30 years.
Like that's a long time.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
That woman can tell you. Have Lita never called you a B word? She'll say, not to
We
my
had
face.
that conversation.
Yeah.
And I gave you an authentic opinion. I feel
Okay.
like that's bullshit.
Why?
Because I feel like you can abuse a woman. And somebody just said in the comments, she said all people are capable of abusing one another, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it like this. And I'm going to say it like this. I'm saying it on TV. I've called a woman a B word.
But why though?
But I'm also treated a woman with respect. Like, it just depends on where you take me.
Well, now
So I feel like even if you put the pedestal of I've never called my woman a B, let's get rid of that narrative. That's bullshit.
Well, now, because if you tying that to, now if you ask women, I call them B's on here all day. You know what I'm saying? Call them the B word. If I talk about women, I refer to them as the B word.
I gotta get some of these comments.
So that ain't an issue.
Oh, the chat is
I'm
jumping.
blocked though. But go ahead.
The chat is look at the chat. The chat
Yeah,
is jumping.
read that.
I'm up to it. All right. So, shout out to Miss Crystal Lewis. She said, "I think that was an overgeneralization. All women are the same. Men and women both at times are not honest with that they want in relationships." She's basically saying that they're not honest in what they want in relationships.
No, I ain't talking about that. What I'm talking about, that if a man leaves a woman, that society automatically feels sorry for her. Like they're less than. Like you're not capable or strong enough. And so if I was a woman, I would take umbrage to that. So that's the same way. If I told you, Shannon left me, and you go, oh, I'll be like, oh, what?
I'll be like,
party's on.
30 years later.
Listen,
I'll be like, is it?
Listen, the party's on. You know what I'm saying? The party, listen, ain't it? Oh, no. I'm about to go get this joint out here. But that's how society perceives men. We are the upper echelon of the society crust. Men are the upper echelon that makes the crust of society. Everything up under that is feelings. Now, if you as a woman,
we gotta get baby comments in. She been commenting. I gotta get baby comments. Shout out to Shantae. She said because the man is typically the one who announces it while the woman deals with it in quiet.
Right. And so the woman deals with that you're not suffice, that your head is trash, your box is trash, that all you do is argue, all you do is problematic. Yes. And because these are all the things that you are not financially equipped. All the things that ruin relationships, women are. And so, financially. True. But hold on. Time out. Let me land, then I'll let y'all go. I just want to land it.
Okay.
Financial reasons is 75% of the breakup of all relationships. Either you married or whatever. But we're going to go on marriage. So 75% of marriages end because of financial relationships. Who do you believe to be the most financially irresponsible?
Men.
Me?
No. I might be bugging a little bit. We got to pay these sponsors real quick. Shout out to Moss Lady. Shout out to Glitter Bombs. We got to pay these sponsors real quick. We ain't paid the sponsors yet. We'll be right back. All right, like I said, we had to pay some bills. Shout out to Glitter Bombs. They specialize in personalized gifts. They do tumblers. They do T-shirts. They do grape candies. They do a lot of other things. Shout out to Moss Lady. She got this product, man, and I'm telling you, it's changed my life. Even my daughter and my son looked at me yesterday and said, "Why your hair so dark? Did you dye it?" I'm like, "No, I'm taking sea moss. I'm taking sea moss, and my hairline is coming back, and I'm looking sexy, and everything about me is happening." So shout out to Moss Lady. Shout out to Glitter Bombs. Those are our sponsors.
You got it from up under that roof. I got it from up under here. Look. All
right, so Leland,
I got a brand new bag. Look.
So what's your? You were saying something. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. I need for y'all to follow along. And I'm going to make it quick.
Like and share.
I'm going to make it quick. Okay. 75% of relationships end because of financial issues. That's on record. That's not what I'm saying. If y'all Google it. Google Shantae, Google it and then put it in the things. So if 75% of relationships end because of financial reasons, and the woman is notoriously known
for fucking up money,
for being financially irresponsible.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In both of my relationships, I'm the financially that I've had in my whole 42 years. I've been.
You're a degenerate gambler. You should call the 1-800 number. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck happened? I don't know what's happening. I feel attacked today. Make sure you like and share. I don't know what happened, but this man is.
No, for real.
I told y'all somebody
because when you say that though, you giving the majority of the population that is responsibly or financially responsible, irresponsible.
Even baby said, "Damn."
You giving them an out. We can't give them an out on this one. So if women is on record for being financially irresponsible, and 75% of relationships end because of financially issues.
These days, I don't think that's true though.
You gotta Google it.
Most women got the bag more than niggas.
Yeah. Most women
these days,
in our relations, in our culture, have the bag, which is why those women say, "I don't need a man. What a man can do for me, man can't do nothing for me." You know what I'm saying? And so those, yes.
But all right, so I've been stressing this to our people and to any community really when it comes to men. Why is it that there's so many single women, right? I think we had this conversation 1,000 times. It's outnumbered, bro. But
are you saying our community so many single women?
No, not our community.
I'm about to say because POS is full of them. You know what I'm saying? Christian Mingle is full of them. You know what I'm saying? Facebook dating, whoever on Facebook dating, you rarely see a black woman on POS.
That's a fact.
Facebook dating, all these dating sites, and all those dating sites, them women have children. So we know it's not us.
I got to read what Crystal said. She said, it's not women. Most African American women are very successful and financially responsible. So
that don't mean financially responsible don't have to do nothing. That when you get paid, you go buy you $500 wig, $200 shoes, a $300 purse, and there's no food in our icebox. And that's just not tied to
Miss Lewis.
And so, but I'm only saying that because you reference black women. But all women do this.
Let's get a rebuttal.
You see Godzillas. You see all types of things of women behavior. Overspending. You see...
I'm going to be quiet because I know baby watching. I'm definitely an overspender in our shit. Yeah, man. She said I'm a compulsive spender.
Oh, you be overspending?
That, man, I see it, I like it.
But you weigh the family down.
Oh yeah, that's first. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Now, if it don't weigh the family down, that's different.
Oh yeah, but I handle business first.
If
all the time.
You spend the money and then you got to double into my bank account, hiding, lying, you know what I'm saying? Which goes on. Financial cheating.
That is fighting. That's a good point. That's a good point, bro. That's a good point.
Hey,
Financial infidelity
I fight that.
goes on every day by women.
My girl did go shopping, and I didn't know. I'm like, where do these new shirts come from? And she couldn't answer.
Hold on. Say
it
for
happens.
example,
Yeah.
you say what the kids. Let's say
It
what you
happens.
say what the kids eat, and she like, I don't know, I ain't got none yet. You be like, she be like, I'm gonna make some. Then next thing you know, she went to McDonald's, spent $30.
Man, this man, really, oh god, dog, we about to, dog, you bugging
on 4 Big Macs. And then it hit your card. You gonna be like, you spent 30 at McDonald's?
Hey, shit, you spending 30 just when if you get 3 meals, that shit gonna be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
And then, but then you may be like, why you didn't go to the
Okay,
store?
I think we
ahead.
beat women up enough.
Man, I didn't get the
Nah,
leg.
I mean, they doing their thing. Shout out to them. You know, I know
I
a
didn't
lot
get
of
the
successful
leg.
black women.
I do too.
You know what
I
I'm
do
saying?
too.
And
I do too.
shit.
And
He
this
says, stop coming.
combining y'all bank accounts then.
Oh,
Yeah, hell yeah. And
I
stop.
don't think women would
and-
combine their bank accounts
Stop.
with men anyway. They
and-
gonna have some
no,
stuff to the side.
because
somewhere.
they talk that way.
Shout out to Brandy.
Men is not.
Shout out to Homegirl
Women
Brandy.
are taught
Shout out to
to
Kansas
have their
Amazon.
own set aside. You got women.
Like
you
and
got-
share. Let's have this conversation.
Go ahead.
Let's do the Rick Ross. Let's do the Rick Ross.
Go ahead.
So Rick Ross came out with a video and said, I just want, the video speaks for itself. Let's watch the video. We'll be right back.
When I go to these young pages and I only see one like after 8 minutes, all that tell me is everybody you growed up with, they see it and they go by it. They don't hit that button. Why don't they hit that button? Is it because of the things they've said amongst others and they don't want to seem flawed liking or supporting what you got going on? 80% of the time when I see my people, I ain't even listening to that shit. I like it. If that's my partner, if that's my homie, and if that's what he on, I'm with it too. I like it. When I go to these young pages and I only see one like after 8 minutes, all that tell me is everybody you growed up with, they see it and they go by it. They don't hit that button. Why don't they hit that button? Is it because of the things they've said amongst others and they don't want to seem flawed liking or supporting what you got going on? 80% of the time when I see my people, I ain't even listening to that shit. I like it. If that's my partner, if that's my homie, and if that's what he on, I'm with it too. I like it. When I go to these young pages and I only see one like.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. And I want to be the first to say, there's some truth to this. Damn, it says we down. That is not accurate. It said we had one.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that ain't accurate. Yeah. So I want to be the first to say that's what the mentality that social media has brought to people. So me personally, it don't matter. Anybody from my neck of the woods that I know grew up in the projects, I love their shit. I don't care if they're like posting pictures of their grandkids. I don't care if they're posting they on vacation. Because I know the struggle of the impoverished community we came from. And I'm so happy to see. Shout out to Ryan Roscoe. I said I want to have him up here one day.
Who's that?
Ryan Roscoe.
Roscoe, yeah, real one.
Yeah, real one.
Yeah, real.
Taught me how to play basketball when I was in the 3rd grade. There's nothing this man can't post that I won't love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like he taught me how, as you made fun of me and say, I don't know how to hoop. I'm telling you, the first dude that taught me how to shoot a basketball was Ryan Roscoe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In the 3rd grade. So when Ryan Roscoe posts, I'm always going,
As you should.
yeah. And but we got to get out of that mentality and really support each other. Like I said, when Frank posts something, I'm liking it. I don't give a fuck. Even I don't care what the situation is because Frank support us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get in the space as a community. And when I say community, not black community as in social media.
As a whole, yeah.
Yeah, like start supporting your friends. You see that, like Rick Ross said, you see your homegirl posted that you know for 20 years posted a picture. What have the audacity to scroll by that?
Listen, shout out to Baby, because she know why I'm about to say this. She always say, if you notice, and y'all can check yours, if you notice, like, if you post, like, a video,
The views?
that should have, like, 300, 150 views, but you have 10 likes, and it'd be like, Do you take that as they wasn't interested in what they watched?
No, they're watching you.
Are they hating, or they just watching you to see what you got going on?
Watching.
Don't want to congratulate you.
Watching.
Or are you the person that care about getting likes too much?
Well, what if they just
That
like
shit real.
What if they posted?
See,
What if they
it's all
watched
in
what you
question.
All right, so I got a question.
and they just didn't like it?
I didn't realize that till baby was like, you ever notice that? Look at your videos and watch how many views you
Oh,
got
you can-
compared to your likes.
oh,
And
like-
it was a
Oh
big
man, if I
difference.
Well,
post,
look at your story.
Yeah, that too. The story
Your
too.
story
Hell
will
yeah.
tell you
Facts.
how many views you have opposed to
Facts.
how many likes you get.
Well-
the motherfuckers. Now, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so my girl, you know, me and my girl got the podcast, and I told her like, don't expect to get likes. We're gonna get a lot of views because people are going to come in and watch.
Like they don't want to admit that they
no,
liking
they're
it, some shit.
no, I wouldn't say that. I would say it like this: everybody pretends to care about the happy couple, right? And like I said, if I posted some negative shit about my girl, I get 1,000 likes. If I really posted some negative shit, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's because everybody in the
Everybody
relationship
like
knows
negative,
that
bro.
this shit is negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you and this woman gonna argue, like, you know what I'm saying? Or you in a relationship, y'all gonna fall out, or you gonna go through bad times. And so, again, when you have people that are recognizing the real, so if I see somebody post
doesn't
something
matter?
relationship-wise, you know what I'm saying? If it's them or something in the couple, I love it. But if it's somebody talking about like some relationship, I just stroll past because I don't want to encourage either way or the
Even
other.
like with the post I made about, I guess I'm
you being
single,
single,
and you
I
didn't
just
like,
strolled past it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I looked at it.
And you know what? You do love a lot of real shit.
Yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
I did notice that for sure.
And so, when you said you were single, I didn't know what was going on.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
you
I
know
thought
it was a
a
game.
bunch of things.
You know it was a game.
But at the end of the day,
Shit happens though.
you know what I'm
It
saying?
could've been
And
some
so,
good shit.
because the last thing I'm going to do is like it, right? And then next thing you know, your old lady like, oh, you know what I'm
He
saying?
liked this
He
shit.
like this
Yeah.
man breaking up. And so then that's just a whole dynamic. And so I ignored it. Like I ignored yours, I ignored everybody. You know what I'm
Which
saying?
one?
I ignore a whole bunch of posts.
Well, I struggle with, I'm just going to be honest with you, and this is the discussion me and my girlfriend had. I just wanted to make a little bit of I struggle with not being toxic anymore. Because, like, my life is boring. And I'm going to explain myself.
So why you post?
Time out. I'm going to explain
posted
myself.
that for attention?
So me and my homegirl was talking, and I was like, my life is so good, it's almost boring.
And so you
Right?
posted,
So-
I'm breaking up with my old lady.
Just for fun.
What did you expect? Now, somebody would jump there and be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. Then
Huh?
what?
What's that?
If somebody would have jumped on your post and been like, yeah, fuck that
I
bitch.
would have deleted it.
The post
No,
or the comment?
Comment, because it's not fuck that bitch.
But then why
Fuck
open up the
I
door?
would have said something.
that. Yeah, that's not about
But I would have never opened up that door.
Yeah. I get what you're saying because it's kind of like don't post it and then get mad when somebody react to what the fuck you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, because it may be a bird that want to holler at you.
Well, again, when I made the post originally, me and my girl had a little bit of a
Well,
disagreement.
people that follow your page, didn't mean to cut you off, but people that follow your page know that y'all do pranks and shit.
Yeah.
So when I seen, I kind of just laughed. I'm like, oh, he trying to prank this girl.
I really was, and like I said,
You know what I'm saying?
I might as well be able to. Since somebody in the comments said something, I just pulled a big Frank, and like I said, I almost.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
Who
shit.
said they pulled a big Frank?
No, she said Frank don't do that shit no more.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
but
see.
listen,
What did it say?
Shout
Frank
out
don't
to
do it.
But listen, I'm just saying I pulled a big Frank, but there was a joke behind it because I knew. You gotta bring her back. I knew you was going to. That wasn't even like me and my girl had a conversation. Like Frank just bullshit.
I was in my feed.
No, Frank just bullshit. I said, "What?" I said, "Watch this." So then I screenshot sent to my girl Frank's
Shout out,
post, and I was
baby.
like, "Come on, baby! I told you." The nigga, he was having fun. He was just
in my feed.
because sometimes life be too good. This is my opinion. Sometimes life be so fucking good that you just be like wanting the toxic seep out of you for fun. But I laughed at when I posted it, just like I did with Frank, because I knew Frank wasn't on shit. I knew he was like man. I was like, It is what it is. I know you'll be back cool tomorrow. Sometimes you get in the space to where I can be honest with you. My relationship is so perfect, it's boring. But, I come from, I have to have an argument from time to time, and she don't.
So that's you. I mean, how do, like, what?
Childhood trauma is real. And I need an argument every now and then, just to feel human. I need an argument every now and then.
That's deep.
Just to feel human.
I don't like to talk because I got lips, even though I love being on the podcast.
Yeah.
Just don't like some arguing shit. Like, man, if that shit ain't gonna help the relationship, then I don't want to talk about it.
When it comes to that arguing, now, to me,
At the end of the day, remember what I told y'all the first time I was up here? Because when I'm wrong, I'm still right. Because I could have been right.
Right.
That is the craziest
So
shit.
that's
That's toxic, bro.
That's toxic. So that's just like,
When I'm wrong, I'm right.
So that's just like with me. That's just like with me. I'm coming. If we get into an argument or disagreement, I'm coming. I'm gonna let you know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And when I come with it, you know what I'm saying. You can't. They can rebuttal or they can get mad, but it really don't matter to me because I have held this in for so long. You know what I'm saying? And so when I finally say something, it doesn't matter what no one else says or feels.
That's how I feel, and I'm gonna close it out on this. I feel that way because during my journey in this relationship, this new relationship I'm in, she don't know how far I came as I went from staying out all night to our last show we had Friday. I said, babe, this is my exact word. I said, babe, I think I'm gonna stay at the studio a little late because you working on your. Nope. And what my ass do? What my ass do? Time out. What my ass do? I hopped in the car and came home.
To the crib.
I've never done that with any woman because it would have been opposite. Fuck you.
Well, hold on. Let me ask. So that's why you making. I ain't gonna say fake posts. I ain't gonna do that. But that's why you making posts according to what you saying.
I do, man. I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you making those posts because I got a real reason for a motherfucker to be mad at me. I didn't come home Saturday. I wanted to watch the game. I was with my
That's
guys.
what I'm saying.
I was chilling. I was hanging
Please
out.
say that louder.
You know what I'm saying?
Please say that louder. Because that's the point I'm trying to make.
You should be able to go chill with the guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No. My girl want to be attached. She want to be attached to him, which is
Well,
fine.
y'all gonna argue.
I created that relationship.
So you
bro.
saying you don't think that she wants you to be around the guys sometimes?
No, you see how you ran out of here? There you go.
So imagine this.
What?
But imagine
Like
this.
what?
So imagine this. So what happens is, all right. So I gotta get this off. I gotta land this.
Yeah,
so
man.
what happens is, like built up frustration. I used to have outlets, which is when I argue with my past relationship, I wouldn't come home like Leland said and just be out with the guys. My new relationship, I come home. And when we have any type of disagreement, I'm like, motherfucker, I could have been with Leland all night, kicking it and having a fun time. And I don't want that. You should never
So
say
that was you wanted to reiterate. And why you talking about you should be with me?
Listen,
Hold on, I'm out there. Why what you mean you could be with me? Hold on, then why you talking about you could be with me? Now you want to let her know. You want to reassure her that you could be with
Leland, I
me.
wanted to hang out soon.
Nailing women.
I just, man, me personally, man, you know, because I still get out. Like I said, I admit it, man, giving up the club shit, it don't mean nothing to do. But I like being outdoors, you know.
I love listen.
But I ain't gonna come home at no crazy time, hell, because most time that's when motherfuckers be getting shot and shit, you know.
Listen.
So after about 2 o'clock, usually that's about the time I'm ready to call it night. You know what I'm saying? But if you did want to still hang out with the guys, communicate that with your woman, and I think it shouldn't be a problem.
I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
hanging out.
But if you
feel me? Go ahead, Frank.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I mean, shit.
No, man, I used to be so disrespectful.
Oh, man, they should
I admit it. I used to be so
should be-
disrespectful, bro. I used to come home at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning,
yeah.
just hanging out with the guys,
You
shit
shouldn't.
weird, huh?
You shouldn't?
Nah, hell.
See?
Listen.
You don't want to fuck around and get hit with that. I was at the studio with the girls all night.
Yeah.
But you said you ain't on that no more.
No,
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
Hear me with that. Listen, while you telling me you at the studio with the girls all night, I'm actually at the studio with the girls all night. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
Hey guys, hey guys,
nothing.
hey guys,
That ain't nothing.
hey guys.
Listen, women, don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? And so, yes, amongst this table, yes,
Hey guys.
I do.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Hey, Caucasians, listen, man, I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep. I gotta still go home and explain why I made the post. I gotta still have
That was 2 days ago.
And then my baby girl at the house, my daughter at the house. I gotta get home to my baby.
You might as well go on there and
I gotta get home to my
After
babies.
that, y'all can
I
argue
gotta
48 hours.
get home to my babies. My daughter
Oh, she
there.
still mad at you?
No, she ain't.
I'm about to
Yes,
say,
he is.
yeah.
Y'all gonna argue in front of the kids?
Hey guys, Frank,
They gonna argue.
give your panhandles,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? I just want to say, shout out to my little brother that rocked up and all my other homies.
Big
No
Frank,
the guys. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, take care of your kids. If you got a good woman, take care of your woman. If you got a good man, women, take care of your man. You know what I'm saying?
Big Frank.
Communicate.
You a part of
honey.
you definitely a part of the team, bro. We appreciate you.
I
Shout out
love
to
being-
LB the Great.
Oh, damn, can I?
Say what you gotta say. You gotta give your panhandle. Listen, Leland, is you gonna have a good night, or are you done for the night?
Oh man, my night gonna be superb. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the festive mode. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be cool.
This is not the beginning of the show. Y'all have a great night.